Hi guys, this is Mr. Pharma. Today let's discuss something different from routine. What if I break a piece of your skull and place a device that you can connect with your mobile and you can operate by just thinking, like open the internet and browse things, send a WhatsApp message, and people who are differently abled can use prosthetics by just thinking? Yes, this concept is called of Internet of Bodies. The most recognized example of the Internet of Bodies is a defibrillator or pacemaker. The Internet of Bodies (IoB) is an extension of the IoT and basically connects the human body to a network through devices that are ingested, implanted, or connected to the body in some way. Once connected, data can be exchanged, and the body and device can be remotely monitored and controlled. So what does this have to do with pharma? These concepts and devices are regulated by health authorities such as USFDA etc. This is called computer interface market and, for example, brain-computer interface market. The global brain-computer interface market size was valued at $1.52 billion United States dollars in 2021 and is anticipated to grow at a compound annual growth rate of 17.16% during the forecast period. So, watch this video fully to understand what is Elon Musk has to do with pharma sector and what is this Neuralink. Welcome guys, this is Pharma Portal. What is a brain-computer interface? A brain-computer interface (BCI) is a computer-based system that acquires brain signals, analyzes them, and translates them into commands that are relayed to an output device to carry out the desired action. From when did this start? A novel device designed to help stroke patients recover wrist and hand function has been approved by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration (FDA). Called IPSI-Hand, the system is the first brain-computer interface (BCI) device to ever receive FDA market approval. The IPSI-Hand device consists of two separate parts, a wireless exoskeleton that is positioned over the wrist, and a small headpiece that records brain activity using non-invasive electroencephalography (EEG) electrodes. The FDA's market authorization of the IPSI-Hand device marks the first time a brain-computer interface device of this kind has been approved for clinical use in the United States. The approval was given in 2021 primarily based on clinical trial data showing significant motor function improvements when the device was used for 12 weeks, for around 5 times per week for at least 10 minutes each day. Neuralink Corporation is a neurotechnology company that develops implantable brain-machine interfaces co-founded by Elon Musk in 2016 and is in the USA. What is Neuralink? A robot implants the Neuralink device called a link, which is the size of a coin inside the skull. Yes, a small precision surgical procedure is done. The robot connects 1,000 miniature threads from the link to certain neurons, and each thread is a quarter the diameter of a human hair. What is the use of the link? It will help people with various kinds of neurological disorders where there is a disconnect or malfunction between the brain and the nerves that serve the body. That includes people with paraplegia, quadriplegia, Parkinson's disease, and epilepsy. The short-term use is solving brain-spine injuries, and for long-term use would be in human-AI symbiosis. This device connects via Bluetooth and helps to operate smartphones and computers without the need to touch them. So how does the link work? Neuralink works similarly to the brain. Brain signals are transmitted through neurons, and the signals are transmitted to all muscles, glands, and all parts of the body. Each neuron consists of axons, dendrites, and soma. The signals are received through dendrites and they are processed by the soma. The chemicals are then sent to another neuron and the dendrite, causing the flow of current across them. The electrodes in Neuralink would be reading the electric signals produced by various neurons and performing the action. This is the reason that the device is put directly in the brain, as placing it outside would yield no results. The neurosurgical robot is capable of efficient and reliable electrode insertion that insert threads through a hole in the skull as small as 23 mm in diameter. Combined with other advancements, this will eliminate general anesthesia and implant the device under conscious sedation. This is how the link works. When will Neuralink be available? The US FDA approval to test Neuralink on humans is still pending. In April 2021, Neuralink released a remarkable proof of concept video. It showed a 9-year-old macaque monkey successfully playing a game of Pong with his mind by having an implanted Neuralink device connected to a computer running the game. Though the FDA application is submitted, it is yet to get approval for humans. The Neuralink prototype is expected to commence towards the end of 2022, contingent on the United States Food and Drug Administration's approval. The FDA categorizes Neuralink as a Class 3 medical device, which is the riskiest category. Before human trials start, Neuralink must successfully clear the rigorous FDA regulatory controls. To be approved, the company must provide exhaustive clinical trial data from non-human test subjects like the monkey, to justify moving to the next phase. The approvals process for human testing could take some time, and Nueralink's commercial availability may take some years. The USFDA regulators will be looking for unintended negative consequences of the device, such as depression. And also will check how practical it is to remove or repair a device should it malfunction, and how to manage the risk of brain injury or infection. Once FDA approved, Neuralink will enlist human volunteers and the next round of trials will proceed. So when will this device be commercially available? It can take a few more years depending on the results. Has nobody ever done a similar device before? Everything has a competition. Neuralink's competitor, Synchron, has implanted its first device into the brain of a US patient recently. Synchron received FDA approval in July 2021 to begin a human trial of its Stentrode device to insert into the brains of 6 patients. Synchron company had already implanted its devices in 4 patients in Australia and announced on July 22 that it completed the first in-human brain-computer interface (BCI) implant in America. These patients are reported by Bloomberg to have no side effects, and the device has allowed them to send messages through WhatsApp and make online purchases. So how does Stentrode work? The Stentrode is inserted into the brain by making an incision in the patient's neck, and with the help of a catheter is placed into a blood vessel within the motor cortex, an area involved in the planning, control, and execution of voluntary movements. A second procedure connects it to a computing device implanted in the patient's chest. The Stentrode reads the signal produced by neurons firing in the brain, and then it sends the signal to the computing device, which sends it to a computer or phone through Bluetooth. There will be always a fear when we don't understand something new. I do have a slight fear of these technologies, but just see how pacemakers is helping heart disease patients. Similarly, these devices may do a lot of wonderful things. Let us wait and see, but you can share your thoughts in the comments.
Hope you liked this video. Encourage us by hitting the like button. If you have any question, post it in the comments and share this video to your friends and family. Most importantly, subscribe and press the bell icon for regular notifications from our Pharma portal channel. Bye.